Distance nerding.
There's another part there. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Distance Nerding live stream. Yeah, my dumb butt pressed the wrong button there.
That's okay. It's just me for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Hold on one second. Yeah, it's weird about that. So, welcome to the Distance Nerding live stream. Guys, we're building the Falcon this week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, I am your host, Young Phil. As always, with me is the great and wonderful and mystical and powerful Aaron Thiccc.
Yes, sir. Hello, hello. Thank you very
Aaron,
much.
How's your week been, man?
Oh, man, just the best. Just so much activities and action and adventure. Oh, I can't even explain it. I can't explain the excitement.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of fun this week.
Yeah, it's just keep rolling with the punches.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to start breaking the box open here.
I love it. James asked if I have new glasses. I do. I bought them today at Joann's when I went to try to do this green screen thing that I'm not using, and I saw them. They're blue light blocking glasses, and I said, "Oh, I should get them and copy James because he has clear frame glasses. So I'm gonna have clear frame glasses, and that's what they are." Whoa. Thank you for noticing, James.
Yeah, James, just so you know what happened, we originally were going to go with him on green screen, but it lagged so much.
It did, unfortunately.
It wasn't worth it, unfortunately. You said there's like 19 bags in this, right?
I could be wrong. I thought there was like 19, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I like how the instruction manual was like bagged.
What do you mean?
I don't think any of my other kits have been like that, where like the instruction manual was bagged like that.
Oh, how was it bagged? In a plastic?
In a plastic bag, like all the kits are.
Got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, Bird. I sent you the picture. We really tried. It worked, but my video lagged too much, and it was. I feel it would have been distracting, and it was on me, and I chose not to do it.
Yeah, like it looked good. It just the picture was lagging so much at that point.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Even if I do like the ones that are already there, like the with the brick background, everything. It just, I don't know why it does that. Maybe my computer sucks. That's probably why.
When in doubt, blame the computer. It's your fault, computer.
It's true.
There are a lot of bags here.
Oh, good.
There's 10 labeled, but there's like an additional like 3 bags. So there's like 13 bags here.
Okay. They want to see the lag. God damn it. Okay, I'll put this. Okay, just hold on. God, you guys are peer pressures. Just give me a second.
Peer pressure.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I have to put the green screen back up. I don't have it up.
Yeah, guys, you're making it hard for him.
Ugh.
Oh, by the way, I just realized that I never started the music back. So let's put the music back on here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. This song goes out to you, Aaron. I dedicate this song to you here, okay?
Oh, thank you.
It's gonna take a second before you realize what it is, but it will be super worth it.
I hope so.
I gotta put the branding back out because James will yell at us. So
Yes, he will.
just for you.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I couldn't tell with those first few words, but yeah.
And then as soon as you hear Careless Whisper, it's like, I know what this is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at the slow dance at King's Gate. The slow skate. Couple skate. There it is. Okay, let's see here. So
bag getting ripped open here.
So not only are we doing Careless Whispers. Thank you, James. Not only are we doing this Lego build, me and Phil are gonna go through and do this Disney through the decade bracket countdown experience. Ooh, come on.
It's just right.
Oh, sorry, I just got into that. Oh, that's silky smooth.
Nothing quite hits any better than Careless Whisper.
What about Phil Collins in the air tonight?
That is the closest runner-up.
That's a pretty good one. So we're also going to do this bracket, Disney bracket. We got 1940s to 1980s movies, and then 2000 and up, 2000 and up. So I think we should just get right into it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So this is a big bracket. We're going to get started. First up, Bird, get on the mic. Send a link to Bird. She needs a handwritten RSVP sent via post mail. Yeah, that makes sense. Postal mail. So wait, am I starting?
Yeah, man, go for it. I say start.
Okay. So the first up, there's so many on this little piece of paper. Jungle Book versus the Aristocats.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this. I love the Aristocats. Okay, I'm gonna.
So do I.
But it's not better than Jungle Book. I'm sorry.
I think you're right. I do like Aristocats. It's an underrated Disney movie.
It is.
It has some pretty legit songs in it.
It also has some very clear racism in it, but
very racist. This is also true, and I think that's part of the reason that Jungle Book wins. No, not Cats the musical. Aristocats.
Who said Cats the musical? That movie is just.
Well, April just said Cats.
The musical was bad, but the movie. I mean, if you want, it's digital cat butts. That's basically if you don't have digital buttholes, then
it's the same reason why I don't like Jurassic Park. I know, I get it.
Digitally altered the cat's buttholes.
I'm gonna fight for dinosaur buttholes until my last breath. So
that's his dying hill. If you guys don't know that,
it's gonna be on my tombstone. Okay,
that is a hill that he is willing to die on.
Yeah, the dinosaur butthole hill.
It's a very hilly butthole there.
like hemorrhoids.
Dinoroids.
There we go.
Not like steroids, but
no.
Butt bumps.
Right. Okay. Moving on. We got. Oh man. See, like this one, to me, it's a clear winner. But I'd have to hear your arguments. Dumbo versus Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, I lean Alice in Wonderland.
So do I.
I love Dumbo.
Oh, so do I.
But I mean, between those two, I have more attachment to Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it's. I feel like I could still watch. I feel like I could watch Alice in Wonderland now and still be entertained. And I don't feel like I would be as entertained with Dumbo now. I feel like it would be more scary. Like that one part where he's on an acid trip. I still don't understand why that's in the movie.
The Pink Elephants.
Yeah, they're like
that's also one of my favorite Disney songs. Is Pink Elephants on Parade.
Yeah, but he's also on a legit acid trip.
Yeah, he is.
So
and he's supposed to be a toddler, so it's like that's not cool.
Yeah, well, but to the, I mean, once again, for the argument, Alice in Wonderland, it's all about drugs.
So there are historians that legitimately talk about how it really isn't about drugs. The drug made it about drugs.
I don't know, man.
But it really was meant to be like a weird fantasy novel. Yeah. Acid didn't exist back then. Remember that.
Correct. All I'm going to say is The Walrus and the Carpenter is still one of my favorite songs ever. I still love that song. So, okay, I'm gonna put down Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I lean Alice in Wonderland. I don't know how everybody else feels about that, but I legit would lean Alice in Wonderland over Dumbo. Again, I love Dumbo. Do not misconstrue what I'm saying.
Correct.
I believe that. Let me turn that down a little bit. Love this song, but it's going to overpower us. The problem about 80s playlists is
a lot of synth.
Well, there's a lot of inconsistencies in audio quality. So some songs will be really low, some songs will be really, really loud.
I get it. All right.
But what else? It's like, again, don't misconstrue that. I'm picking Alice in Wonderland because I don't like Dumbo. I love Dumbo. It's right. I think Alice in Wonderland probably has more attachment. Is a movie that more people are attached to, that people have more feeling to. Again, I want to make sure this is a consensus. It's not just me and Aaron saying this is what we think should win.
Well, Bird said go with Alice, so we're going with Alice.
Okay.
Okay, next up. Now this is going to get a little bit more tough, maybe. Cinderella versus Snow White.
I am very biased on this one.
Really?
Yeah. I have a very clear bias on this pick.
Are you a dwarf head? Do you like the little people?
It's not that I love the little people, but I am leaning more towards Snow White.
Oh, see, I'm leaning more towards Cinderella because that's like, that's because like Maleficent and right. Am I thinking of the same thing?
No, Cinderella's not Maleficent.
Is that Sleeping Beauty?
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Damn it. Okay, then yes, you're right.
Yeah. And the reason that I lean Snow White is because it's the first animated Disney movie.
I like it. I think,
and yeah, I mean, I just think it's just overall, they hit a mark with that. And I want to say, like, as far as like what's the most iconic of the two, they are both very like hard to choose from. But I lean again, Snow White.
All right, I can dig it. All right, let's see. So Bird says Cinderella, but I appreciate I think you're right, and I'm going to go with Snow White. Mostly because I mixed up Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, so I think I have to go with you.
What's Bird saying on this? Because I know she's going to have a high opinion on that one.
Bird just says Cinderella. It has Gus Gus, and you can't just say because it has a cute mouse, then that it has to be the winner. No.
Yeah, I mean, I like Gus Gus. Don't get me wrong, but I think Cinderella. I'm sorry, I think Snow White is the more iconic of the two.
Yeah, Gus Gus doesn't put it over the top.
Gus Gus doesn't put it over. I'm sorry.
All right.
Gus Gus is adorable.
Okay, so this one, I think this one's, I don't know. So we got Pinocchio versus Robin Hood, the animated Robin Hood.
I'm gonna let everybody else pick this one first.
So
Again, I'm very biased on this one.
So Pinocchio, I feel like it's a very classic story of like I want to pick Pinocchio just because of like it's such an iconic classic story and it's been told forever, that same story. And I like Robin Hood, but that's another story where it's like it's been told better in other versions. I feel like I don't think the animated Robin Hood is the best Robin Hood story. But the original Pinocchio is one of the best versions of that story.
Okay,
that's just me.
I can see where that makes sense.
The Bird says Robin Hood is Robin Hood. The answer is Robin Hood, boys. Give me why. I want to know why.
I want to say Robin Hood too. I'm going to be honest with you.
Why?
I just
It's even the one with wasn't the live action one with Dave Chappelle Robin Hood? Wasn't that Robin Hood?
Oh my God! Yes, that was Robin Hood, but that's
way better.
That's such a good.
The
one with Dave Chappelle, that was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, there we go.
The reason I lean Robin Hood is because literally the music from that movie, you can look at just pictures, and know exactly what song is playing.
I can dig it. So Bird says, I like the story better. If I'm settling in with a Disney movie, I'm never picking Pinocchio. I disagree. I love it. I love Jiminy Cricket. If we're going based off what Bird said of Gus Gus, I love Jiminy Cricket.
Well, okay.
So,
and again, we're talking what's the most iconic, right?
I know.
If we're going the route of what is the most iconic, then
right. I feel like to me, Robin Hood isn't iconic.
Right.
I get your argument, but
I love Robin Hood. But if we're talking what the most iconic one is, then I agree with you on this. That Pinocchio has to win that one.
It's in that upper. You might not like it, but it's in that upper echelon of Disney movies, and that's not saying all like 50s and 60s and whatever the early ones are all iconic. They're not. But like what we were like Snow White, Pinocchio.
Well, again, when we talk about icons, right? Think more about Jiminy Cricket and his impact in Disney in general.
Yeah.
That's clearly the reason that if anything, if that wins, is because Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, let's see. Bird says Kevin Costner was the best Robin Hood. Agreed. Pinocchio was more iconic, but Robin Hood is better. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I fully agree. So what are we doing? So I'm putting Pinocchio down. Question mark? Okay.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Again, like I will argue all day that I love Robin Hood better as a movie.
It happens.
We're talking what is the most iconic, and that clearly is Pinocchio.
Yeah. Okay. So next one, maybe just as hard, maybe not. 101 Dalmatians versus Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. I love 101 Dalmatians, but that was one of those movies. That was one of those movies where Sleeping Beauty, I would have watched that all day by comparison.
I am excited for Cruella. It has spurned, the female Joker movie, but no, it's not as iconic as Sleeping Beauty.
Right.
Right. Ooh, come on.
Unit. 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 Unit.
See, some of these, is this even a movie? I guess this, sure. Peter Pan versus Winnie the Pooh.
Little ditty.
Jack and Diane. Peter Pan versus Winnie the Pooh.
Feel like once again, the Peter Pan story is such it's so much better. Like I could give a shit about a little boy and his toys. I'd rather.
I always liked Winnie the Pooh, but I mean Peter Pan, man. It's freaking Pan.
It can't like. I don't know.
It's the Pan.
Right. It's and Winnie the Pooh is so like one-dimensional. You have Winnie the Pooh, you have the cast of characters, you have the 100-acre forest or whatever it's called, the 100-acre wood, and that's it. With Peter Pan, you can do so much with that world.
I mean, Hook.
Right. Hook. Period.
Hook was a great continuation.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, Bird says again, Sleeping Beauty is more iconic, but 101 Dalmatians is better. Debatable, but yes, debatable. I agree. So I feel like
I mean, 101 Dalmatians is a great story.
It is,
but Sleeping Beauty is going to be like it's not going to be Sleeping Beauty. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't Bird. That was Mariah. Sorry, Mariah. I'm reading too fast.
I mean, we did establish that you don't know how to read, so.
Well, this is true. Well, what do you expect out of me? I can't even figure out a green screen properly.
What do you expect out of me? Better?
I'm shooting for mediocre at best. Yeah. So Peter Pan.
Yeah. 100% agree, Peter Pan.
Oh. I like it.
I missed it. What happened?
Just this song, the breakdown, it was great. Well, Bird, you can't expect literacy. I already told you I can't read. So, I mean, I did good reading the Zoa bottle. That was good.
It's true. You did very good reading of the Zoa bottle.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Mariah says I did grow up with the Dalmatians though, so I'm biased. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Most of these, it's going to be hard. Like I have a feeling me and you are gonna butt heads on a few of them just because of our growing up, like the bias because of favorite movies growing up. So, like this one. This is a perfect example of us maybe butting heads. So the next one is Bambi versus Fantasia.
Shit.
I think I've seen Fantasia probably 200 times. I absolutely love it.
I love Fantasia too.
It's so great. And yeah, there isn't a ride at Disneyland, but they have the water art display, right?
Yeah.
Do they still do that? I know they did that like 3 years ago. It's just the music is so great and it's still listenable today.
And we got Sorcerer and Mickey out of that.
Right.
We got Night on Hell Mountain out of that. That was another iconically like beautiful scene.
And I know it's not a traditional movie.
Right, because it was meant to be kind of like a symphony, like an animated symphony.
Yeah, but it's so great. Like, and then there was Fantasia 2000, I think.
I never actually watched that one.
I did. I definitely did. I remember having the VHS of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah says Bambi's more iconic.
It is.
It's only more iconic to me because the mother dies. Spoiler alert.
Bambi's mother dies.
Like right in front of you. And it has some. That music is traumatizing. Like there's so many traumatizing points in that movie where you, yeah.
Owner of a broken heart.
But I understand the Bambi. I get it. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I understand.
Right.
So what are you saying, Phil?
This is a hard one, man. This is probably one of the harder ones because
yeah, I know. Wait until we get to the 2000 side.
Oh my God! Well, because both Bambi and Fantasia mean a lot from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels about what we're talking about here, but like personally for me, there are a lot of there's a lot of things that hold personal sway for me, so it's hard for me to pick.
Right. Yeah, Mariah says, sorry, Aaron, I'm very opinionated about Disney. Look, we all are.
That's why we're doing this.
I feel like everybody is like, I feel like Disney fans, I mean, I know they're the same thing, but Disney fans and like Star Wars fans are just that's why they fight so much. It's because everybody has their own opinion and everybody is right and everybody is wrong all at the same time.
Yeah. This is a really difficult decision because I'm really having trouble picking one on this one.
Yeah. Let's see. So who's in here? Mariah and Bird. So I think let's see. Bird. Okay, yeah. So they're both picking Bambi, and I'm picking Fantasia.
I don't want to get rid of Fantasia. That's such a hard one to get rid of, man.
I know.
Because again, like if we're talking like lasting effect and which one is more iconic, it's gonna be Bambi, dude. But I mean, like, I don't want to get rid of Fantasia. I'm having trouble reconciling with picking Bambi, even though it is again the more iconic of the two.
I know.
But I have to pick the one that that is the more iconic, and that's.
I got it.
Yeah.
Bambi it is then, huh?
That's Bambi.
All right.
You guys know you guys can hear how much that hurts me to say it, right?
Ooh, this is a good one. This might start some fights. Next up, we have The Little Mermaid versus The Lady and the Tramp.
Okay, I know which one I'm picking. I'm waiting for everybody else to hear what they have to say.
So I grew up with a lot of girl cousins and like a sister, and I feel like I've seen Little Mermaid way more. And even like my daughter would watch it. Like I feel like Little Mermaid has had more of a impact on my life than Lady and the Tramp has.
Right.
And I feel like Little Mermaid is way more rewatchable. Like the rewatchability of it is more than Lady and the Tramp. Mm-hmm. But I could be wrong. So I might change my mind, but I'm initially picking The Little Mermaid.
I want to hear what everybody else has to say.
Fight me. Let's see. Bird says The Little Mermaid. It started Disney animation coming back into relevance. Only choice for me. Yeah, that's not bad. I like it. What are you thinking? Tell me your thoughts, please. I want to hear some thoughts.
Little Mermaid. I mean,
okay. I thought you were
all the way. I wanted to hear what everybody else is going to say.
I thought you were wavering. Okay.
No, there's no wavering at all. I knew from the beginning, as soon as you named both of them, because again, none of my picks portray or like are saying that I don't like one or the other. Right? I love Lady and the Tramp, but the thing is that Little Mermaid had way more effect on when I was a kid.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's way more attachment to the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, everybody's saying Little Mermaid. That's it. I'm writing it down. It's in.
The base of this kit is freaking huge, man.
Yeah.
Like I have to move our branding out of the way. And again, James, I'm sorry. I know you're gonna want to murder me for moving our branding out of the way, but
how dare you? All right. Okay, so we got Little Mermaid in. What's next?
Sunday shoes.
Ooh, I feel like once again this is another one where I feel like it should be easy, but I can see somebody arguing their points very well. So we got Lion King versus The Rescuers Down Under.
Ooh. Okay, I know which one I'm choosing, but this one pains me.
Oh, I love Rescuers Down Under. Exactly. I hate that they're against each other because I love
a lot of personal attachment to Rescuers Down Under. I watched that before I watched the actual Rescuers.
Right.
That movie had a lot. Like my childhood had a lot to do with that movie. I love The Rescuers Down Under.
It's a good movie.
But The Lion King,
right? You can't
choose anything over The Lion King. The Lion King is hands down one of the best Disney movies ever made.
It is. It definitely is. So I feel like it's an automatic Lion King.
It is.
Especially in this first round. Like I can see making an argument in the next few rounds, but there's no way Lion King doesn't get past the first round.
Yeah. And again, Rescuers Down Under is more of a, it depends on the person. That's not something that automatically everybody's like, The Rescuers Down Under is the best movie.
And I'd hate to say like I don't want to say it's like a B movie, but it's not one of their heavy hitters.
Yeah, it almost is. It's one of those movies. It's a if you know movie.
And it's not like a throwaway. It is a good movie. Yeah, okay. I'm glad we all agree.
Again, I'm upset with that. I don't like that we have the Rescuers Down Under, but again, over the thing, it's
so okay. So I have another one it's like that choice, but it's a little different. Oh, this makes me sad because I know what I have to. I don't know. Okay,
I know what I have to do.
This next what?
Think that I can do it.
Okay, this next one is James and the Giant Peach versus Hercules.
Yeah, it's another one. Come on, man.
Oh, I love James and the Giant Peach, but
it's not.
How can you not pick Hercules?
Yeah, like over Hercules.
Oh, and like what sucks about that is like James and the Giant Peach was in that time where the animation was changing, and it looks so different from everything else.
Right.
And that's kind of why it stood out for me. It's because it was so different looking. Yeah. Let's see. Mariah says hitting right in the feels, but Hercules is more iconic. Yeah. No, it's I hate this. Are we? Let's see. A bird says this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Cut these are so easy. I don't know why Rescuers is there and Sword in the Stone isn't. Oh, you just wait, sister. Where is Sword in the Stone?
So upsetting. Some of these are really bothering me.
I know.
Probably bothering me more than they should.
Oh, I thought I swore I saw Sword in the Stone, or I thought never mind. I didn't see it. So I'm gonna put Hercules.
But sometimes when you're curious, I'll be back.
Yeah, Hercules definitely. I mean, Hercules, such a good story, man. But the thing is, that got Hercules is what got me into like my interest in Greek mythology, and
Right.
started studying Greek mythology and realizing that Hercules is a fucking sham of like the actual story.
Really?
Oh my god, the actual story of Hercules is super tragic, man. And
Bad.
it the the Disney Hercules, like they changed the entire mythology in order for that story to work.
I mean, that makes sense.
Like nothing that happens in Hercules happens in the actual myth.
Lame. All right. All
Uh,
right.
have you seen the Hercules movie with The Rock?
No.
Yeah, that's more akin to what actually happened.
Okay. Was it good?
The movie was okay, but I mean, like just the storyline itself, and that's what a lot of people try to compare it to, is saying like, "Oh, well, the Hercules movie, nah, nah," like it, you're not going to get the same comparison out of it because it is a completely different story.
Right. All right. So I'm moving on. I put down Hercules. This next one, and once again, I have to reiterate, these are movies, not movie franchises.
Right.
So the next one, now think about this. You have to think, okay, the next one is Toy Story 2 versus Pocahontas,
Toy Story 2.
which I just saw for the first time 10 months ago. Toy Story 2. I never had seen it before.
Toy Story 2 or Pocahontas.
Now, if we want to talk about historical inaccuracies,
Oh yeah.
Pocahontas is full of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
If we're talking history, that movie is terrible. But
but we're not. It's
we're talking storylines right now.
story, song, character. Like John Smith is a great character for a murderous white dude that comes to kill all the Native Americans. Like he's a great guy.
For a conqueror
Yeah, he's a great guy. Pocahontas is also like maybe 11.
in the action in real life, yeah.
I mean, maybe. Uh,
That. But versus
whoa.
Story
Okay.
2,
Okay. So hold on. So Mariah says Pocahontas. Bird says I'm actually picking Pocahontas. I think Toy Story 2 is the weakest of the Toy Story movies. I think you're wrong. I actually quite enjoyed Toy Story
you
2.
didn't like Big Al's Toy Barn?
Let's see. Bird says just around the river bend, colors of the wind. I actually have an autograph of the actress who voiced her, so I'm biased. Yeah, that's true. No, I feel like Pocahontas is the correct answer
Yeah.
because it is like it's not Toy Story 1. I can make an argument for Toy Story 1.
No, I was gonna say that's true. I mean, we're not. It's not like we're eliminating Toy Story 1.
Right.
It's Toy Story 2. And although I did like that movie,
Yeah.
Pocahontas definitely is a movie that has more iconicism. Is that a word? It's more iconic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go with Pocahontas on this.
All right.
If it were Toy Story 1, this would be an entirely different argument.
Sorry.
1999.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Are you guys seeing the base of the Falcon on this?
Yeah, it's great. I'm a little jealous, even though I've already done it. I'm jealous that you're doing it. Um, see now Now it's getting tough for me specifically because we have a movie that's literally one of my favorite Disney movies against a movie that was iconic for what it brought to Disney movies in when I'm saying like Pixar and the animation style. So we have Mulan versus A Bug's Life. Because A Bug's Life was the first Pixar movie, wasn't it?
No, Toy Story was, but it was Bugs Life was the next one after that.
Got it. Okay. Thomas Wong came in and said, "Hey guys, crap, sorry, I overslept my nap." It's okay.
It's because we're old men, dude.
Yeah. So Thomas, if you didn't hear, we're debating Mulan versus A Bug's Life.
I'm leaning Mulan, honestly.
So am I. Thomas, Mariah, Bird, all saying Mulan. Wow.
I like Bugs Life. I don't know about you guys, but
It was a good story. It was an underrated story, I feel like A Bug's Life was.
yeah.
But Mulan is 100% better. So I'm putting it down. Mulan. Yeah, who says we
the great and powerful?
Yeah, who says we don't take the from everybody? Like this is such a this isn't us. This is all of us.
Yeah.
So
I
okay.
am the great and powerful stone dragon.
Ooh, okay. So next up, Thomas says, haha, I hate or haha, very, very tired, man. I hate bugs. Bird says the coolest thing about A Bug's Life was the area in the park. And that's my generation.
Yeah.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, come on. It was so flipping good. Yes, Toy Story was great and revolutionary, some would say. Yes, all the kids at Andy's party had the same face as Andy. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But
First movie.
but they worked with what they had. Let's see. I'm gonna read.
Story alone. If it's Toy Story, the story is what wins that. But the thing is that there's so much fun in Goofy movie.
The music alone in a Goofy movie, I will put a Goofy movie's music against any music in history.
I'm
Not
sorry,
even.
but my boy, God, what was the artist's name? The guy that was supposed to be Michael Jackson. That Michael Jackson actually wrote.
I know.
For?
I can't think of his name. Oh, hold on. Okay. I need to go through some of these comments. Bert says this is a hard one for me because Goofy movie is more of a B movie, but so good, and it's got one of my favorite soundtracks. Agreed.
Yeah,
Thomas said
so much.
Thomas says a tough one. Mariah says a Goofy movie is the greatest movie about a single dad doing everything he can to take care of his son. That's also true.
And I mean, that's a huge deal. Like the big thing being that, like, just the story implications of Goofy being a single father, you know, like,
yeah,
and just how the lengths he goes to make his son happy when Max could care less.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
That was Mariah.
No, Sean from Boy Meets World played Max.
Got it. Thank you. And then Thomas says, I'm going to say Goofy movie. Why? Because it's during my childhood. I get it. I totally understand. April says, I have to go with Toy Story, though. Like Lion King can't lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Mariah says, but
Toy Story.
Yeah. Mariah says Toy Story 1 is more iconic. And Thomas says Pauly Shore was good in it, too. Agreed. I love Pauly Shore. Trust me.
I mean, he's not Pauly Shore, but I mean, like, I have issues with wanting to get rid of the Goofy movie, but it's up against Toy Story, and Toy Story, again, it started an entire revolution, dude. Like, there's an entire movie studio that exists because of Toy Story.
Yeah. I get it.
That's if I lean Toy Story, if I pick Toy Story, that's why. Because you can't count out a movie that literally spawned a movie studio. The Goofy movie was just taking an already beloved character and expanding on his story, which I loved. But I mean, if you don't see where I'm going with this, I have to pick Toy Story.
Powerline.
Powerline, that was the name.
Yeah. All right. So I think right now it's me and Thomas with a Goofy movie and everybody else with Toy Story. And I get it. I agree. And this feels really shitty, but I'm going to put down Toy Story.
Yeah. I don't like that we had to get rid of Goofy movie, man.
But this song makes it feel a little better.
Yeah.
A little bit. All right. Well, it's not getting any easier. Next up. Come on. Next up is The Nightmare Before Christmas versus Beauty and the Beast.
What?
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh.
Who made this bracket? Where can I find them so I can kill them?
Can I just say that Bird gave me this bracket?
Bird, who made this bracket so I can find them so I can kill them?
Oh, that's a horrible choice.
I almost want to quit right now. Nightmare Before Christmas versus Beauty and the Beast? In the first round? How is that even a choice?
It's not. It's dumb. See, Mariah says Beauty and the Beast hands down. April says Beauty and the Beast totally. How can you say totally? I totally disagree.
I can't say totally because there are entire communities built around Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. And man,
Disneyland themes an entire ride after them. After Nightmare Before Christmas every year.
Yeah. Thomas Wong says tough one again. I have to pick Beauty and the Beast. That's insane to me. Because these are movies I grew up with both of them, and hands down, Nightmare Before Christmas was way more relevant and touching, and the story was better. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy-girl thing.
No, because Thomas said.
Once again, maybe it's a guy-girl thing. I'm just kidding, Thomas. That was an easy joke, and I had to take it, and I'm sorry. Man, that sucks.
The consensus is going Beauty and the Beast, though.
Oh, that hurts my heart. All right, I'm writing down Beauty and the Beast. Give me a second.
Just know, guys, I'm not okay with this.
I'm totally not okay with it. Yeah, what is it?
I am completely not okay with this.
Mariah says, yeah, but Beauty and the Beast had Belle, a classic Disney princess. Yeah, I get it. I understand. What I also don't understand is why Belle, a French girl, was played by an English girl in the live action movie. But I digress.
I'm just throwing this out here. None of these women that are in this chat were emo in the 2000s.
I disagree.
Because if they were, they would have picked. They would have picked.
I was emo in the 2000s.
No, but I'm saying they would have picked Nightmare Before Christmas if they were really emo.
I know.
Hot Topic emo girls.
All right. Yes. What is it? Bird says, yeah, well, I'd say Nightmare had more cult-ish following. Yeah, I guess. I feel like it was more than a cult following, though.
Yeah.
Cult followings don't get their own section at Disneyland, don't they?
I mean, point Nightmare.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mariah says I was heavy emo, but I can't beat that library. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I get it. It's just hard. This is such, and imagine how hard this list is going to be getting down.
Yeah.
This, and we haven't even gotten through half of it yet. Geez, we're already an hour in.
Yeah. Again, as much as I don't want to get rid of Nightmare Before Christmas, I have a lot of personal attachment to that movie.
I know.
Beauty and the Beast, I guess, ultimately has to win because that is another cannot get past the first round movie.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna take it, but I don't like it.
So I feel like this one is an easier one, but who knows what the peanut gallery is going to say. I feel like this is a softball one, but we got Aladdin versus DuckTales. Please, I dare you to make an argument for DuckTales.
I love DuckTales, but Aladdin wins.
I dare you. Because if you guys don't say Aladdin, I'm going to quit.
I don't think any of them. These are some pretty hardcore Disney nerds. I don't think they will pick DuckTales over Aladdin.
There's no way, right?
No.
There's no way. Bird says easy one.
DuckTales?
She hasn't answered. She just said easy one.
So she put DuckTales then.
If she puts DuckTales. Mariah says, how is that even a question? Okay, Thomas says Aladdin. Thank you, Thomas.
He actually gave us an answer where
yes.
I was beating around the bush.
Well, so far, Aladdin's winning 3-2, even if they picked DuckTales, which they haven't. Okay, Mariah, Aladdin, easy. Bird, I'm guessing she's picking Aladdin. I'm putting Aladdin.
Yeah. Because you ain't never had a friend like me.
True. All right. So this is the one where I had to actually Google what the movie was.
I'm curious what it is.
So right now we have, and I feel like this is super easy because I don't even know what this movie is, but we have Wall-E versus a movie called Valiant from 2005 about military Air Force birds.
Yeah, Valiant does not win. It was such a just kind of non-movie.
Yeah.
It
It had Ewan McGregor, Tim Curry, Ricky Gervais, Hugh Laurie, like John Cleese. These are big names.
it had a huge all-star cast, but in comparison to Wall-E,
Right. Wall-E had you gripped and you watched it and you enjoyed it, even the first 50 minutes where there was no dialogue.
Speaking of adorable robots,
Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. That is adorable. All right. I'm putting Wall-E down.
yes.
Valiant. Get the hell out of here.
Who said Valiant?
No, I'm just saying, why would that even be on here? I've literally never heard of it. All right. Oh, okay. I feel like this should be an easy one. Lilo and Stitch versus Treasure Planet.
Oh, that is actually kind of hard.
I don't remember Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet was dope.
I remember Lilo and Stitch.
There's actually a lot of people who are trying to push to have Treasure Planet redone as a live action.
Okay.
And it's because Treasure Planet, I mean, it was Treasure Island, but redone in space, and it was really good.
Yeah.
There's a character from that movie that I guarantee if you saw a picture of her, you'd know who she is, even though you don't know what the movie is.
Okay.
They meme her a lot. She has really, really big, thick thighs.
Oh, Mrs. Incredible.
I was gonna say it's always her and the chick from The Incredibles.
Okay, so Thomas says Treasure Planet was dope. Mariah says Lilo and Stitch, but Treasure Planet was amazing. Bird says it was a good, but I have to go with Lilo and Stitch. I'm going with Lilo and Stitch just because I don't remember watching Treasure Planet.
Oh no, I mean, in the end, I agree. I say it's Treasure Planet. Oh, sorry, not Treasure Planet. I say it's Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then we have Lilo and Stitch. Then.
Yeah.
All right. See, this is one I don't. I know I've seen it, but it didn't have enough impact on me that I don't really remember it. So we have Ratatouille versus Brother Bear.
I would go Ratatouille. I liked Brother Bear. I remember that being a movie that resonated with me, but ultimately, again, it comes down to what was more iconic.
Yeah.
And I heavily lean towards the first one, whatever.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Isn't that what he says in the movie?
He does. Yeah. Yeah. He says Ratatouille. Yeah. Thomas says Ratatouille. I say Ratatouille. Brother Bear had good songs too. Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. I think it was one of those things that, like, that was a movie that had a lot of good music in it too.
Yeah.
It's basically about if you don't remember, it's basically about a kid who, like, he becomes like his animal spirit and he becomes like a baby bear.
Got it. April says Ratatouille. I'm writing down Ratatouille, by the way.
Yeah, Ratatouille's the clear winner on this.
All right, that was easy. let's see. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out the new Distance Nerding, I don't know what the hell you're doing because I was on it. I'm the guest this week. So you guys should all check it out, please, and thank you.
It was a great episode. If you guys haven't checked it out,
God, it was there was a lot cut out, but it was still great. I'm surprised I got my Berserker still in there. I appreciate that.
are we good? My laptop froze.
What's up?
My laptop froze. So if I was gone for a second.
Oh, okay. No, I can hear you now. You're fine now.
Okay, yeah. I was freaking out for a second. So I was like, "What happened? Oh my god,
Nope.
what do I do?"
You're good.
So I missed whatever just happened right now.
It's okay. I was saying, please check out the last episode of Distance Learning because I'm on it.
Right.
And you allowed me to do my Berserker joke.
The Berserker joke was the greatest. I cut that out. I just, in good conscience, cut that out. I told you after we recorded that segment that I'm gonna put a chicken sound in there.
It was great. I forgot about that, and then I heard the chicken sound, and it made my day. So yeah, Mariah says Ratatouille is possibly my favorite Pixar movie. Maybe. All right, I can dig it. So Ratatouille versus Brother Bear, Ratatouille. Now we have. I feel like this is another easy one. Monsters Inc. The first one versus Chicken Little.
I go Monsters Inc. I love Chicken Little.
Chicken Little is another one of those B movies, right? It's like a B tier.
Really funny, really well done movie, but it's not going to be. Yeah.
No. All right. Yeah, I'm also saying Monsters Inc. It was great. The story, like just the way the story of it was so. What do you call it? It was so original. Like you never the way they worked it all out. It was super original. I loved it. So yeah, everybody's saying Monsters Inc. I'm putting Monsters Inc. down.
Monsters Inc. for sure. Like there's no argument for that or against that. Monsters Inc. is definitely
okay. So this one, once again, this might be another one of those where I get really upset, but I'm willing to. Next one we have The Emperor's New Groove versus Meet the Robinsons.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to be upset about whoever loses this one
because I like both of these.
It's so good, man. Like
Emperor's New Groove is one of the most underrated Disney movies ever made because it's fantastic.
What does he say? He goes, "I speak
llama face." Oh yeah. Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeaking. You have my acorn. Give me my acorn.
That's so good, man. But then, like, on top of that, we're going up against Meet the Robinsons, and like, I had to force Jackie to watch this one, and it's just like because she never had any watching it, and it's like it's such a good movie, man. Meet the Robinsons, the storyline was so good.
You didn't tell me it was your birthday. Let's see, what's everybody saying? Okay, April says Emperor's New Groove. Thomas says Emperor's New Groove. Mariah says Emperor's New Groove. No, touchy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I guess it goes Emperor's New Groove. I don't want to get rid of Meet the Robinsons, but
yes. Thank you, guys.
Like I said, that was another one of those ones where I could go either way because they're both really good.
All right.
You love my groove.
And Krunk is such a great character. I love him so much. Patrick Warburton is my favorite voice, I think, in entertainment.
There's nothing that Patrick Warburton isn't in that is bad. Like even
so
the
good
bad movies he's in are good.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
Warburton.
And then, okay, what do we got next? Oh, I think this should be an easy one. This is another one. I don't think I've seen the other movie here, but we have Finding Nemo versus Home on the Range.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
I don't even think that's
Home on the Range is another B-list Disney movie, one that they just put out like it's a filler.
It's one of those movies where like it's Wallace and Gromit style.
Got it.
And I know like a lot of people like that movie. Yeah,
I feel you.
almost like no contender on that.
All right. Oh, James is back. James says Nemo is a strong contender. Hey, James, you haven't been here for I don't know 45 minutes.
It's not just a contender; it's the winner.
Right. Okay. So James, we're moving on. Oh. All right. I'm waiting for the music. It's a little loud.
It's a little loud. You want me to turn it down?
Little bit.
That's literally the lowest I can get it.
That's fine. So we got next up. We have Disney's Up. Disney Pixar's Up versus Cars.
Wait, what? Two Pixar movies? Who puts two Pixar movies up against each other?
Oh, get ready for a lot of these. Yeah. Up versus Cars. Good luck, fellas.
I know a lot of people are going to pick Up. I know if Jackie were here, she would pick Up in a heartbeat because she loves that movie.
I remember the behind the scenes. They had to figure out how Lightning McQueen told Susie or whatever her name was how he showed her the map, and the story behind how a car shows another car a map, and how they try to figure that out was kind of hilarious. The only reason
Did he just go wow the entire time? Just
yeah, wow. The only reason I don't like Cars is because Cars is the only movie in Disney history where they don't. It's not in the same universe. It's in a completely different universe than everything else that they've ever made.
right.
There is no universe where, other than Planes, which is a bullshit movie. I mean, it had Dane Cook as the lead voice. So
In Planes?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So there is in no world where I'm going to pick Cars because it doesn't work in the Disney universe. It never has. I like it. It's fine. But it does not beat Up, definitely. And I don't think it beats anything, quite honestly.
I like Up. I mean, again, I would pick. I openly pick Up.
But do you see what I'm getting at with the universe and how they're not? I've never liked that part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Mariah says Up. James says Cars. Thomas says Up. I like Up better. April says I'm going to go with Up. And I like Cars. Cars Land is great, Bird. I like Cars Land too. But the movie is, yeah. So we're going up. We're going up, guys. Straight up with Up. Oh, okay. I think this is another palate cleanser. The Incredibles, the best Fantastic Four movie ever made. I'm not biased. Versus the Tigger movie.
We said The Incredibles versus Tigger?
The Tigger movie.
Yeah.
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I can make an argument for The Incredibles being one of the best superhero movies ever made.
It's definitely the best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
It's in the top. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely the best Fantastic Four movie. Yeah. So Mariah says Incredibles. Yeah. It has to be Incredibles. Tigger movie was so was that a straight to DVD?
No.
But
it was such a just we'd be fine, then I'll switch it to Disney music in a heartbeat, because that's actually what I wanted to do. But I know like DRM, they don't play with that stuff, and they will like shut down our stream in a heartbeat.
Okay, I'm back.
She's a very kinky girl.
All right, are you ready to continue?
Let's do this. So, are we done with the first set of the brackets?
No, we're almost done with the first set of brackets.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's do this.
Okay, so we got Zootopia 1. Now we have, ready for this. This is another make me very angry one. So, Big Hero 6 versus Tangled. Tangled is such an underrated Disney movie.
And it's so funny.
It's so good and so funny. But to be fair, Big Hero 6 is amazing.
It is. And it is a under Marvel film, because a lot of people don't realize that's a Marvel property.
Yeah. And I've been watching the Big Hero 6 TV show with Xander, and it's so great. Like, all those characters are so like, it is like a show to get kids into superheroes. Like, it's low level, get them started. Here's some superheroes. They're more grounded in realism. Everybody's saying Tangled. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Tangled is such a good movie, man. I'll be honest, I didn't watch Tangled until recently.
I love Tangled.
I watched it.
Absolutely love Tangled.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, after I watched it, I was like, this is amazing. Love this.
Yeah. So let's see. We got Bird saying Tangled. James saying Tangled. Mariah saying, damn, that's a hard one, but I have to go with Big Hero 6. Thomas says, I love Baymax, but I always love Rapunzel. Yeah. Thomas, I love Stan Lee in that one. Yeah, he did make a cameo. But I'll go with Tangled. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would say Tangled probably wins this.
And I have to go Big Hero 6, even though Tangled is the winner. I'm going Big Hero 6, but the consensus says Tangled. I'm not disagreeing, but it makes me mad.
Yeah, I don't like that Big Hero 6. Sorry. I don't like that Big Hero 6 isn't, that's where it got its loss. But I mean, yeah. Tangled is just too good, man.
I know. James says Tangled movie, follow-up movie, and series, all voiced by Mandy Moore. Yeah, Mandy Moore is great. I love Mandy Moore. Okay, let's move on.
Also, I mean, tangentially, funny enough, that movie is linked to one of the biggest Disney properties to date. So,
what, Frozen?
Frozen.
Yeah, because you see him in the beginning or whatever. And
no, she's their cousin.
Wait, really?
They confirmed it that she's their cousin.
Because I know that Rapunzel and him went to the coronation.
Yeah,
in the movie they were there.
Yeah, they confirmed it. Like the animators confirmed that Rapunzel is their cousin.
And by the way, no, they did not confirm that Anna and Elsa's mother and father are Tarzan's parents. They did not confirm that. So don't bring me that bullshit. It's just a conspiracy theory, and it's not true.
That one's a conspiracy theory.
Okay, so I wrote down Tangled. Next up, once again, I'll fight somebody for this. Toy Story 3 versus Brave. Brave is one of the best Disney movies I've ever seen. Yeah. Animation-wise, story-wise.
It's so good. A lot of people don't give the credit to Brave, man. Like, they don't give Brave the credit it deserves.
It's so good.
Merida is such a good character. But
Toy Story 3 is an amazing story.
Yeah, and Toy Story 3 is considered one of the best movies in Disney history.
It's great. It's a. Let's see. Bird says Brave. I love it so much. You have to, it's the thing.
Damn, is Toy Story are all the Toy Stories being kicked out in the first round?
Ooh, I don't know.
This almost feels like, because if we go Brave over Toy Story,
yeah. No, we got Toy Story over Goofy Movie. Like original Toy Story beat Goofy Movie.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So Bird says Brave. Toy Story 3 is a tearjerker, says Thomas. Yeah, it is. Bird says the story and the animation is so good, but I always cry with Toy Story 3. No, yeah, we kept the first one. Mariah says, I loved Meridell's hair so much, but overall, I didn't love the movie. Gotta go with Toy Story. And then Thomas says, Brave is, in my opinion, better. Let's go Brave. I think we have to go Toy Story, right? Because you're saying Toy Story. Or did you say?
I didn't say yet, and I'm probably leaning Brave, man.
Okay, let me.
I love Toy Story 3. Don't get me wrong.
It's good.
But Brave is such a good story, man. The Bear King and the whole story behind, like, her mother turning into a bear. Like, it's just such a good story.
Tango. Okay, so Brave. James says he does a good Merida impression. I would love to hear that.
You should just get on the stream and do it.
Bird says that she agrees that James has a good impression. Okay.
I just want to hear his Scottish accent in general. Just
seriously. So, where are we?
By the way, Merida's name means shit in Spanish. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Okay, so can everybody put their choices once again? Just put the name, the title that you're choosing in the chat, please. And Phil, you're choosing Tangled or Brave, right?
I'm choosing Brave, yeah.
Okay. Bird says Merida is shit in French. Bird said,
I thought it was male in French.
Okay, so
is a la gran mierda.
Corvette. Okay. Okay, so Brave wins 4-2.
Nice.
All right, I'm writing it down.
I don't think anybody was expecting that.
No, I wasn't.
Just again, I love Toy Story, man, and it's hard for anything to go up against Toy Story. But like the way that this is built around, like I mean, like this whole everything that we're doing right now, the way this is built, like some of these are just impossible to pick from.
Oh, it is. I got a good palate cleanser here. So, Frozen versus Finding Dory. Frozen. Has to be Frozen.
But does it have to?
Yeah, because Finding Dory is not Finding Nemo. I don't think it's as good.
But she speaks well.
I know that, but that's just my opinion. I'm saying Frozen over Finding Dory. Mariah says Frozen.
I mean, we're going to talk iconic, right? And what has the bigger impact on society in general, Frozen. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll still watch Frozen. I think Xander and I watched Frozen like last month, and it still holds up really good.
Did you like the second one?
I haven't watched the second one.
Second one's not bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one. James says this is tough, but Frozen is still. Is this still first round? Yeah, it's still the first round. Thomas says Frozen. Yeah, I'm going to put Frozen down. Okay, I'm moving on because this is a long list. Okay. So next up, we have Wreck-It Ralph versus The Good Dinosaur.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm going to say Wreck-It Ralph, but The Good Dinosaur was really good.
I never saw The Good Dinosaur. I still haven't seen it.
I did. It was perfectly. It was perfect. I liked it. It was sad where it needed to be. It was touching where it needed to be. But no, at the end of the day, it is Wreck-It Ralph. Seriously.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph just has it is like it's a force of nature, man.
Yeah. I know Aaron Watson posted the bad guy support group. And I think I post that scene at least once a year. I absolutely love it.
He goes,
"You are not bad guy.
No.
You are just bad guy." Or some. Oh, it's so great. Zangief is so great.
Thank you, Satan. It's Satine.
You are a bad guy, but that does not make you a bad guy. Yeah. Thomas says Ralph, Good Dinosaur was good, but his whining pissed me off. Mariah says Bad Anonymous. Yeah, I know. I love it, man. It's one of my favorite scenes. The zombie is great. This random zombie is so great.
Thanks,
just because I'm a bad guy does not mean I'm bad guy. Zangief was such a funny thing. It was so good.
I mean, I just love that they did anything with Zangief in general.
So great. But yeah, no, Wreck-It Ralph was really fun. It was just a great movie. I love Wreck-It Ralph. So I'm going to pop it in there. Hold on. Let's see here.
1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of Prince happening right now. Dun. It's not a bad thing. I love Prince.
It's great, man. Okay, let me read.
And this is on random too, so it's just that just means there's a lot of Prince on this playlist.
That's not bad. Okay, so we got Wreck-It Ralph in. We got 5 people in the stream. Once again, thank you guys for watching. This is so much fun. I love doing this. Be careful. Ooh. Oh, this is another easy one. I hope. Mariah says Prince was my first concert. You're fucking lucky. Do you remember your first concert, Phil?
I do actually.
I think I remember mine.
Concert until later as I was older. I went to a summer jam in '99.
Oh,
106 KMEL.
got it.
But I got to see Outkast. I got to see the Locks. I got to see. There was a lot of good people. I saw Jodeci. It was pretty cool.
Oh, heck yeah. I remember the first concert I ever saw. It was with my parents, and I saw Carlos Santana.
Ooh.
Which was lame when I was like 10, but looking back, it wasn't a bad first concert, I guess.
What's funny is I never went to a Carlos Santana concert, but I've met Carlos Santana more than once.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
My dad used to own a restaurant in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And he knew Carlos from that.
Okay.
And one of his friends was like a backup guitarist for him.
Yeah. I know I've met the guitarist of Tesla and not ever been to a Tesla concert.
Nice.
It's one of my uncles. It's my uncle's cousin, randomly.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So we got Wreck-It Ralph. Where am I? So the next one I think should be easy, but we will see. Coco versus Cars 3, which in all fairness, I've never seen Cars 3. I've seen Coco about 30 times.
I'll take Coco for over all of them. Coco makes me cry.
Coco is amazing.
Partially because Coco makes me cry because I think about my grandmother.
Remember me.
All right, I'm going to go for one more bag just because we got, 30 minutes left, and I'm on bag 3. So
okay,
this will be my last bag for the stream. So
okay.
Are you okay if we go a little bit later, just in case?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm seeing a resounding yes for Coco.
Yeah, no, Coco for sure for me.
Do it more. I haven't seen either of them, but I already know Coco is better. Yeah, no, Mariah, you need to watch it. It's great. It's just wonderful.
Said as a Hispanic male who a grandmother that was just like Mama Coco.
Yeah,
that, like I said, there's a lot of emotion that came up with that movie for me.
Yeah, James says the Cruise storyline wasn't compelling enough. I don't know about that, but it wasn't about the Cruise story. It wasn't about Cruise.
Regardless of Senor Cruz, you're really going to pick Cars 3, and I mean Cars 3 was a great movie. Again, I loved Cars 3, but I think Coco had way more emotional depth to it.
Was Cars 3 better than Cars 2?
Oh yeah, Cars 2. They admitted that Cars 2 was a mistake.
Okay, good, because
Cars 3, it was really they were bringing it back to its roots.
Because I stopped watching Cars 2 about 30 minutes in because it was the lamest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But okay, so I think, we're saying it's going Coco. So what do we got?
Yeah, Cars 3 was definitely a really well written movie, but again, it just the emotional depth that you get out of Coco.
Yeah. And it's every one of those songs are great. The animation, I know it's, every year the animation gets better, but I love the animation.
Have you ever listened to the music from Coco in Spanish?
No.
So much better than the English music.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah. Let's see.
And
okay.
When you translate the lyrics in both versions are different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the lyrics in Spanish are different. Like they have the same general message, but the lyrics are completely different.
Okay.
Because the words don't translate the same in English as they do in Spanish.
Right. Okay, so next up, we have Inside Out versus Monsters University.
Inside Out versus Monsters University. I lean Inside Out.
I lean Inside Out too, but I do like Monsters University.
Yep. So
but once again, Monsters University is not as good as the first one.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't come up to par with those iconic ones, and Inside Out is very iconic. Mm-hmm. And the story is just amazing with the little girl and going through all the changes in your life. It's just great. It's so great.
Trauma herself, and they're translating the trauma really well. So
yeah. James says super underrated. What are you talking about? Monsters University, or are you talking about Inside Out? Bird says Monsters University is really good and funny, but I also say Inside Out. Yeah.
The college party scene in Monsters University.
It's so good. Yeah, it's really funny. I'm not once again, not gonna lie, it's really funny. Let's see. Thomas says, although Inside Out has a great storyline, and in San Francisco, I like Monsters University better. Oh, okay. And then Mariah says,
remind you of college before you join the army.
Maybe. Mariah says fuck that choice. I love both, but I guess if I have to pick, I'll say Inside Out. Yeah, I think we're going with Inside Out. I understand the arguments. I'm not saying Monsters University is bad, but I'm saying Monsters University is not as good as Inside Out.
I mean, if you notice, none of these we've said are bad. It's just we're given really hard choices on movies that we have to pick from. So
yeah, hashtag a goofy movie.
Oh my god, I'm still upset about that.
Okay, and next up, final for the first round is Moana versus The Princess and the Frog.
Wait, Moana?
What did I say? Moana?
Yeah.
Moana versus The Princess and the Frog.
That's not an easy one at all. And I know some people are gonna pick Moana automatically.
Okay.
Because that Princess and the Frog is literally about to get its own ride. They're repurposing Splash Mountain, so it'll be a Princess and the Frog ride.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably for the better. I mean, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Just because it has a ride doesn't make it iconic. Hashtag Song of the South.
Yeah. I mean, before they announced that, I thought it made sense because it's already in the middle of New Orleans Square and
totally makes sense.
Takes place in New Orleans, so it's like,
yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, that's not an easy one to pick just because Moana is so good and the music is. I mean, it's Lin-Manuel Miranda. The guy can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, and who doesn't like, as James says, rock?
The Rock as Maui. That's so good.
Yeah. So Mariah says Moana. James says Moana.
Moana Howley.
It's a hard. Bird. That's a hard one, but I love the story, animation, and music for Moana. Thomas says Princess and the Frog is taking over Splash Mountain. Yep. Yeah. It's
yeah.
So okay. So once again, so we got. I need to write this down.
Because the thing is, you can't make an argument over which one is more iconic. Because the thing is,
right,
both of them are pretty iconic.
Okay. So Bird and Thomas, what are your choices? James says, "Give me a quote from Princess and the Frog." I don't know. I've never seen it. I haven't seen it. That is one I have not seen.
You put me on the spot. I'm trying to remember it's the Firefly dude. He's like the best part of that. Ray is literally the best character in that entire movie. Played by the same man who plays like 90% of Disney too.
Got it. Is he that movie's Mushu?
Yeah, he's a Firefly.
Got it.
He's a lightning bug.
Okay, so far we have 3 for Moana. That's not including me.
And you've never seen Princess and the Frog, right?
Correct.
So I'm assuming you're gonna go Moana.
Correct.
So it's got to be Moana then.
All right, I'm writing it down. All right. So we have the first round done.
We might have to wait until next week to do the rest of it because like there was so much in this, and we only have 20 minutes left.
We have, yeah. Well, we have as long as it takes you to finish that bag. Yeah.
Which that's all the pieces you see right here. So I mean, it shouldn't take me too long.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, let me read through this. I'm gonna scan through this list a bit, see what we got going. Dude, yeah, you thought this round was hard. Jesus Christ.
Next round is going to be even harder.
Holy crap. And it's got legit good content. The matchups are good, but it's going to be hard. Every one of them is hard.
Okay.
Everyone.
I was gonna say, so just so that we have an idea of what to prepare for next week, right?
Yeah.
What are the what are the matchups?
Okay, you want me to read them off?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So next week, because we're not doing it now, but this is a preview for next week. Give a recap of the results for the first round. Yeah. I'm doing it right now, Bird. Just calm the hell down. Yeah, James, calm the hell down. Everybody, calm the hell down. Jeez.
Doing it, guys. Damn.
Okay. Next week we got Jungle Book versus Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh.
Snow White versus Pocahontas. Oh, sorry, versus Pinocchio. Sorry. Snow White versus Pinocchio. Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan. Bambi versus The Little Mermaid. Lion King versus Hercules. Pocahontas versus Mulan. Hunchback of Notre Dame versus Toy Story. Beauty and the Beast versus Aladdin. Wall-E versus Lilo and Stitch. Ratatouille versus Monsters Incorporated. The Emperor's New Groove versus Finding Nemo. Up versus The Incredibles. Zootopia versus Tangled. Oh, this is amazing. We have Brave versus Frozen.
Wow.
As like not even the finals, just as like next round. We have like 3 more rounds. That's great.
This has to be
Oh,
the worst.
like Brave versus Frozen is like a final 2 for me.
Like I said, this has to be like the worst thing ever created. Whoever created this just wanted to create just dissension and hate.
That's so great. Okay, so Brave versus Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph versus Coco, and then Inside Out versus Moana. Oh boy, that's gonna be a nail biter.
God, this just does not sound like it's going to end well.
Oh, I'm gonna have a.
This is the kind of thing that ends friendship.
You're right. I might have a stroke during this list. Who knows? I might have already had a stroke. I don't even know.
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's insane.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. So I don't have anything else prepped to talk about. That was it, but we're almost done. So
Yeah, I don't know. James, you got anything?
let's see. Yeah.
I wonder if we still have any of the questions from when we first started doing the streams.
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't remember what I even asked you. That's the problem. Let's see. Let me go through some of these. Yeah. Mariah says, I am calm. And then James says, Bird better join the stream next week. And Bird says, forced to make some hard Disney decisions. Yeah, we all are. Yeah, definitely. That was great.
I can't believe this is so bad.
That was so much like there were some of those, man. That first round was rough, but it's just going to get harder.
It really is, man. Like none of this is easy in any way.
No.
2 of these. Okay. It's so bad. Yeah, I wonder if we have any Poddex questions that we can ask here, just to kind of like.
Yeah, let's see. Bert says, so how are you breaking up the Lego build?
So right now, what I'm doing is I'm kind of just I'm going by the bags. So right now I'm on bag 3, but bags 1 and 2. Bag 1 had 3 separate bags. Bag 2 had 2 separate bags, and then this is bag 3 right here. So technically, we knocked out 5, 6 bags today. And there's like 13 bags.
Yeah, that's not bad. Thomas says, great song, secret to my success. It's all of us. It's all of us.
Secret to his success is that he's walking on sunshine.
100%. 100%. Oh, okay. I'm looking through the news. That's what I'm doing. So give me a second.
Because the original questions that we asked before, those should still be in that original chat that we had.
Okay.
Unless you have some that you want to throw out there. I'm walking on sunshine.
New insider claim there's 2 new Half-Life games in development. I bet none of them are Half-Life 3.
Yeah, I heard they were doing like a whole bunch of like extra Half-Life games. Like,
I still want to do the Half-Life VR because I heard that was amazing.
Yeah. There's supposed to be like 2 new Half-Life games that are really add-ons to the original.
You mean like
or add-ons to Half-Life 2?
Got it. Bird asks, is this a 2 or 3 week build? I think this is more like a 4 or 5 week build.
It might be 3 weeks because if we got through 6 bags and there's 13 bags,
yeah,
like we might be able to get through this in 3 weeks.
Okay.
I say might, so don't quote me on that. But I mean, like we did get through a lot today, considering that we were doing this whole bracket. I mean, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of real estate inside of this ship. Like, it's a lot bigger. The ship is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I like how much they put in there, and I like they even have the hollow chest board in there.
I figured that was going to be in here because I was looking for a place for it.
Don't you already have that set up in there, or am I seeing a different round thing already?
Oh, is that what this is right here?
Am I wrong?
That might be what that is because I figured it was going to be somewhere on that side.
Man, I wish I had mine out of storage because I have it built. I just have it in storage. Thomas says, "Hey Tink and Aaron, can I hear your Chewy impressions again?" Great. Oh, see, I did a little better. That's my usual one. Yeah, yours is better than mine. I'll admit it.
Chewbacca.
I just read a first edition Charizard Pokemon card sold for $300,000.
What? That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. $311,800. One card.
People. I don't want to say people spend their money on crap because I would probably spend my money on that if I had that kind of money.
Yeah.
That's so expensive.
I didn't know Tumblr was still a thing, but I love reading these headlines. This headline reads, "The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Tumblr's trend expert breaks down the love for Sam and Bucky." I love Sam and Bucky. I want a supercut of just them staring each other down. Because it's great. Do you
realize the song we're listening to right now? It's called "Do the Bird."
That's great.
Hey, Bird, the song's about you.
Yeah, do it. Oh, great. In an interview, the guy from WandaVision, the director guy, the bad guy,
Yeah,
he came out in an interview and he said, maybe I'm Mephisto.
that's great.
Ooh,
He's
that's
leaning into those memes, dude.
that
It's
is so funny.
maybe I'm so. I mean, it would make sense.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got a sexy new dance called the Bird, and it's got a lot of personality.
Kevin Smith's gonna appear on Celebrity Family Feud.
I love it.
Him and his wife and Harley and maybe Harley's boyfriend, I would imagine. Maybe Jay. Maybe Jay will come on.
I would love for Jay to be on that.
Like him, his wife, Harley, and Jay. That would be great.
Just Jay being like a giant tweaker, even though he doesn't do drugs anymore.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I mean, you got to get him off of his live streams that he does, but because I feel like that's all he ever does now is just do Twitch live streams.
Yeah, that
Okay.
guy is such a monster nerd. It's like I don't know who I never want to say anybody's a bigger nerd than Kevin, but I mean, like if you ever listen to Jay,
Yeah.
that guy is such a nerd, and I love it.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Like
I'm looking.
he's the one that like kind of refined Kev's like nerdiness because Kev always talks about how he became a nerd because of what's his face? I'm forgetting his name right now.
Brian Johnson?
No, not Brian Johnson.
Tell him Steve Dave, whatever.
No, the dude who animated his comic or who drew his comic.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I can go grab the comic right now, but I'm in the middle of doing this because I have all of his comics. But I mean, like, yeah, the dude who drew his comic, he's the one that got him into Batman, and that's the one that like that's how he got into superheroes. But like, there's like he talks about like just the conversations he would have with Jay on set about nerdy shit. Like, is what got him back into being a nerd.
Yeah. So everything I read from this article, it doesn't say who the Smiths are going to be versus against. It does not say that, but he's going to be on it.
I want to watch it just for Kevin Smith on Family Feud. That just sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it sounds great.
More stay in the time. Speaking of Kevin Smith, right?
This is true.
More stay in the motherfucking time. The greatest band to ever walk this earth.
Oh God. See, this is another one of those headlines where I need to read it. I need to read the whole article, but I really don't want to. Headline reads: William Shatner is having his personality copied into an AI. Come on. Oh.
I want to speak to that AI just just to hear it like just deliver lines really badly.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I feel like my light's really bright. Oh, a little better. Can I change it? Ooh. The blue looks a little better. So this was fun. I'm a little stressful, this bracket, but it was a lot of fun.
It really is. It's still bothering me to this moment right now.
I know. So do you want me to, because after this I'll post the updated bracket. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
With my horrible handwriting?
Yeah, so that way, you know, we have everybody everybody knows what happened in the first round, and
Yeah. Oh. And I'm still, guys, I know you guys were wondering, but I'm still working on, yes, I'll kiss Henry Cavill on the mouth softly t-shirts. Still working on it. So I know you guys, everybody's been hitting me up, asking me about the shirts. I'm working on it, guys.
it'll be available soon in the Distance Nerdy store.
I'm working on it. James says, Thomas Wong, build your Lego set yet? And then Phoenix came in, says, sorry I'm late. Bird says yes. It's okay, Phoenix. It's just we're already finished, so that's okay. But you can rewatch it. Just go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I give you permission.
So check that out.
Yeah.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
Looks pretty good considering that this is what the first 3 bags.
Yeah.
We do have Chewbacca here, and I forgot this dude's name, but he's also played by
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
So we have another Mark Hamill character.
Yes.
Looks like we're building Lando next week.
Oh.
First thing on the page here.
Bird says yes to the shirt, obviously. Phoenix says, I will watch it many times. Thomas says, James, yes, I did. Actually, my daughter built it that afternoon. That's awesome. If you guys don't know, Thomas, you won the Lego from last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
What's up, guys? Now you can see me. So yeah, guys, it was a blast this week.
It was.
Did we run over? No, we're stopping right on time.
Come on, look at that.
There's no way that was that perfect.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm completely happy that you enjoyed that. Again, we're probably going to be doing more giveaways soon. So I just got to get my hands on some Lego, and I will make sure that we get those contests out again, because we had a great time, and I'm sure you enjoyed that. Again, anybody that's listening, anybody that listens in the future, if you want stickers, you just DM us. Tell you want stickers, I will ship them out. I just sent out 6 packets today, so I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm all about getting you guys those stickers if you want them. So merch hopefully coming soon. We're working on a bunch of stuff. First shirt that's going to come out there is going to be that I will kiss Henry Cavill. So
Oh, I love it.
I'm also planning a shirt that just has Aaron's face on it.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just
my dreams are coming true.
Exactly, right? But guys, that is it for us this week. Same bat time, same bat channel, distancenerding.com. Check us out, and we will definitely do this again next week and put some more work and another dent into the Falcon. So love you guys all. Peace. And there's our outro music.
Distance nerding.
Are you eating?
I was hungry.